Alright, so we're going to review the two monster sets coming out with the Flames of Ambition DLC dungeons. So, Baron Zaudrus. The one-piece bonus is max stamina. The two-piece bonus is applying a status effect to an enemy grants you a stack of Zaudrus' Ambition for 10 seconds, up to 3 stacks max. When you gain 3 stacks, the stacks are removed, and you gain 3 ultimate. On gaining ultimate, you cannot gain additional stacks for 2 seconds. I feel like they missed the of there, stacks of. So I don't think this is a good set overall. I mean, I don't know in what scenario you would use this over things like, you know, Bloodspawn, which offers a bit more. 3 ultimate is like kind of a joke in comparison to other options too. So I don't think this is gonna be a good set overall. How will we improve this set? Well, I did notice that it is applying a status effect to an enemy. I mean, there's probably easier proc mechanisms, like even light attacking an enemy grants you a stack or something. But a status effect. Now I'm curious if this applies even after they cleanse it. But I suppose it does because it is a buff on you, not a debuff or something on them. Anyway, when you gain 3 stacks, the stacks are removed, and you gain 3 ultimate. 3 ultimate, no, I just don't really see. I just don't really see it anywhere really. I'm trying to think of a scenario where I would want 3 ultimate within a span of 10 seconds, right? It does, a stack lasts for 10 seconds. Once you get those 3 stacks within 10 seconds, assumingly within 10 seconds of the first stack, those stacks are removed and you gain 3 ultimate. And after you gain ultimate, you can't gain additional stacks for 2 seconds. So there's a 2-second barrier. It's just sort of a very disappointing monster set in my eyes. I'm sure, I don't know if other people are excited about this set, but I sure am not. I just don't see a scenario where I would use this, whether it's in PvE or PvP. Anyway, on to the next one. Encratis' Behemoth's Visage. Wow, that's a mouthful. Alright, so 1-piece bonus, Max Magicka. The 2-piece bonus, dealing flame damage to an enemy grants you Behemoth's aura for 12 seconds that reaches up to 12 meters. Okay. Now we gotta be careful here because a lot of people still misunderstood how this set worked from our PTS review. You and up to 11 group members in this aura, that's 12 meters, diameter I'm assuming, reduces flame damage taken by 5%. Right? Enemies in this 12-meter aura increase their flame damage taken by 5%. And this occurs once every 15 seconds. You have a 3-second downtime. And the application of this is very easy. You just have to deal flame damage. You don't have to apply burning or whatnot. You just have to apply flame damage. And this can come from a fiery enchant. This can come from engulfing flames, burning embers, whatever. Now, a lot of people ask me if this is going to be viable or optimal for trials. Viable? Of course. Optimal? Probably. I mean, it's an additional 5% flame damage on targets. And this does stack with engulfing flames and other sources of other sources of debuffs and buffs. So it's a free 5% more flame damage for mag comps that are using Inferno Stabs. So why would you not take this? Now the question is, who would wear this? Well, there's probably 2 options here that I've thought of, or 3 options. it could be the mag DK. However, I'm not sure that be a... I don't think that's going to be a DPS boost in comparison to things like Zan or even Lambrus for the mag DK DPS. But again, the very easy application of this set can make the Dragon Knight tank, if you have a Dragon Knight tank, for your composition, for your raid composition, where it is. And they can do like Engulfing Flames or Burning Embers or whatever. The third option is having a healer use it, and that's something I feel like groups can decide, but most likely it'll end up on the tank. Now you might be asking yourself, well, why replace things like Lady Thorn or Vycosa with this? For certain fights, yes. For other fights, probably not, because with the new patch, we can't just look at things like these in the vacuum, because we do have a loss of mitigation from the champion point system. We are losing a lot of mitigation, I would say, from CP 1.0 transitioning to CP 2.0. They are giving us a 15% across the board mitigation, but that 15% across the mitigation, we still had a bit more than that in CP 1.0. So I can see this on either a DPS or tank, primarily. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I would say it's useful for raids. The other monster set, I'm sure someone out there will watch this and be like, this goddamn elitist, how dare he talk about this set as useless. I'm sure I'll get that 3 ultimate somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, that's the review of the 2 new monster sets coming out for the Flames of Ambition DLC. But yeah, that's pretty much it.